We are doing, through our good friends at Tourism Saskatchewan, once a month, our Tourism Saskatchewan weekend road trip. So you're probably asking, well, what's on the weekend road trip?
Jeromy, what's on the weekend road trip?
Well, I'll tell you right now. So essentially, we're going to, not only are we going to promote the games that are going to be happening in the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League, we're going to be talking about some events that are happening, not even hockey related, but some might be hockey related. They might tie into the teams as well. It really depends what I find. Here's the thing. Saskatchewan's a big province. I'm not going to list off every single event that's going to be taking place in Saskatchewan. That'd be a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a whole different show.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, stay tuned next week for
No, we're not doing that. Okay, so essentially the Tourism Saskatchewan weekend road trip just highlights some upcoming events in the province that you can go attend. So the first and foremost, the thing I wanted to bring up, not only tonight is a big game between the Battleford North Stars and the Weyburn Red Wings at Crescent Point Place. It's also Kids Sport Sask Energy Game Night.
There we go.
Lots of fun games they got planned. Maybe Gus the Gasosaurus will be there. We don't know.
I'd be disappointed if he wasn't.
I don't think he's made an appearance yet this year.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Well, hopefully he hasn't gone extinct. We don't know, because that's what happens with dinosaurs.
Well, I wasn't going there.
We
I was
don't
thinking
know.
Injured reserve list or something.
Sure. Anyways. But not only is it tonight, it's tomorrow night, Friday in Estevan, the Kids Sport Sask Energy Game Night. So if you are in Southeast Saskatchewan, get out to the rink, because those Kids Sport Sask Energy Game Nights are a lot of fun. Hey, you know what's coming up next week?
Are you about to tell me?
I don't know. Look at a calendar, Clark.
Halloween.
There you go.
Yeah. So Tuesday, actually, to be specific.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anywho, so a lot of people, because Halloween is on a Tuesday, some people might be having some Halloween parties this weekend. Mm-hmm. Hey, you know who's got a Halloween party? L'Orange Ice Wolves. They're hosting their Halloween Howler Dance.
Nice.
Saturday night, post Ice Wolves Hounds. You know who's going to be there? Noogsy.
Yes. Is he gonna tear up the dance floor?
No, he's going to be dressed up.
Oh. Well, you could still tear up.
He's going to be dressed up as a nougat bar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Caramel.
Posting pictures, I would hope.
No,
Okay.
probably not. But speaking of Halloween, I do also want to give a shout out to a couple of other teams. So the Kindersley Clippers actually play on Halloween next week on Tuesday against, I do believe, the Nipawin Hawks. But what I love that Kindersley is doing for this is they're doing trick-or-treating at the West Central Event Center.
Let's go.
That's such a good idea. That actually, genuinely.
So do you know how they're doing it?
Oh, I don't know.
I remember.
I don't know.
I think one year we were in Estevan. We did a Halloween night where there was some I think some companies from around town set up tables or booths or something like that.
Do you know what? Regardless, it's a good way for the community to come together. Businesses can come to the West Central Event Center, hand out candy to all the kids, and you know what? It's a safe environment.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
And you can watch a great hockey game.
And if you're trick-or-treating in a hockey rink, you don't need a jacket necessarily. So you can actually wear your costume as it's supposed to be worn.
I've always said that's the one thing I didn't.
That's the worst part.
I didn't grow up in Saskatchewan. Growing up,
I did.
I did I was in Lower Mainland, BC. So I always thought that would be kind of heartbreaking to wear your coat over your costume.
It is.
Because you can't see it.
Or the other way around, because your costume gets stretched out or whatever.
I would.
The other.
I know.
So that's
why. That's ridiculous.
That's why for 6 years in a row, guess what I went as?
Wait, don't. You went as the Michelin Man.
No, well, that would have been a good one.
That would have kept you warm.
That would have been a good one. No, but I was like a dead hockey player or an injured hockey player with blood on your face, because you could just wear your hockey jersey over your jacket.
Oh my!
6 years, 5-6 years in a row. It's the Canada way. It's Canadian way, man. Because otherwise, what are you going to do? You're going to wear, like you said, a jacket over top. What's the point of wearing a costume?
Well, that's a fair point.
I threw my current year's hockey jersey on.
I'd also like to just throw out the other thing I had written down for this, for the Tourism Saskatchewan weekend road trip, which we're going to have to cut down and post this on social media. So because we just ranted, I don't know if we're going to be able to post on social media.
Sorry, guys.
Thanks, Clark.
Yeah.
The Melford Mustangs are actually, if you're in the Melford area, you can actually go trick-or-treating with the Melfort Mustangs
Oh, that's
around the
cool.
communities. Yeah, I think I saw on social media they're going to have like 4 different spots around Melfort. You can
Oh.
meet up with some Mustangs.
Yeah.
And they'll go trick-or-treating with you. Great idea. So,
And
you know,
again, built-in costumes, hockey jerseys.
sure. So a lot of the SJHL teams are going to be doing some sort of Halloween events. Go to all 12 of the teams' websites, social medias, check all that out. But there's going to be a lot of Halloween events around the communities in the SJHL. So if you want to stay up to date with those, you can. But that's essentially your Tourism Saskatchewan weekend road trip. I know I dipped past the weekend a little bit, but it's the
counts.
Halloween season, and
Yeah,
you know, it really is, when you think about it, kind of the holiday season. A little bit,
Mm-hmm.
you know, celebrations, and obviously, you know, Christmas is 2 months away. But anyways,
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a lot to get to. But that is the first edition of the Tourism Saskatchewan Weekend Road Trip. Next month, we'll try and maybe we'll put together a little graphic and put it all together and try and spread out the love across the province. But here's the thing: this time of the year, there's so much going on.
Oh, yeah.
There is so much going on when it comes to events and communities all around the province. So it's going to make it a little tricky, but it's a great little partnership with Tourism Saskatchewan. Just to tell you about some other things going on in the province.